Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with your final hot take, or a screenwriter's rant. This is on a video game called FAUG, F-A-U-G. It's an anagram, and I'll tell you what it means at the end. But this is like Call of Duty, except the main character is Indian. Like he's an Indian guy, and he's just beating up soldiers and taking names. And now the graphics look not that great. They're kind of acceptable, but sort of low end for this era. I you know, the moves look surprisingly smooth for the hand-to-hand combat stuff, but you can see these guys are parachuting in. And they all come in, and they're a bunch of soldiers from a nondescript country. So there's no flag on them or anything. They're just soldiers. And here's the badass main character. And he comes in, and he just beats up everybody. He just beats them all up. No one can stop him. I guess he's just like an American protagonist in one of these games. He's just a killing machine. And here he is with his friends, killing all these soldiers who are, I don't know what country they're from. They don't say. And he just mows them down. And they're just shot after shot of these guys. Machine guns and shells coming out. So, like, the graphics are okay, but they're not as detailed. This is sort of like graphics from 10, 20 years ago. But here, check out some of the smooth moves. See, like the kicking, the moves aren't too bad. I mean, that's pretty good. Ugh. So, I mean, and the graphics aren't awful, but they are. And then I saw this flag go up, and I'm like, what country made this game? And then I looked up the flag, and it's India. So that makes sense. So this is the name of the game. Fearless and United Guards. So FAUG. And I guess they fight in the mountains of India. And it's from Encore Games. So proudly supporting Bharat Ki Veer. I don't know what that is. Is that something political? I don't think so. Straight up shooter game. I'm little lost to as where they are. I assume they're somewhere in the Indian mountains. I assume that opening in the beginning told me where, but I don't recognize the name. So, but it looks fine. Looks like a typical shoot 'em up game. Probably more of a grinder. You just sort of grind through and shoot guys, and they kind of all look the same. Which I'm not opposed to. I like games like that. It's fun to listen. I can't play you the music, but it was all very Indian music, so I can see, this would appeal to people from that country, and you got their music, you got a protagonist that looks like you. Totally see it being a game, for people in India. Why wouldn't it be any different? And it's looks fun. Shoot people. I mean, that's what games are these days, right? I'm sure it's not politically correct, so that would be a huge plus, right? You wouldn't have to deal with any kind of woke, character building things or woke storylines that sort of contort themselves just to sort of be politically correct. So yeah, I could probably get behind this game. I guess I don't know. The trailer doesn't really tell you really what it's about, other than it's very military. See, like, I guess this is a mountain in India. I'm assuming Ladakh. It's a high elevation. They seem underdressed for that elevation, though. They do. I will say that. I don't know what the mission is. I assume it's just fighting bad guys and killing them. So I'm not seeing a lot of, gameplay in terms of like, jumping in a helicopter and, flying that and then blowing up things. But, for a basic game, depending on how much it costs, I mean, how bad could it be? So, FAUG. Releasing on January 26th, 2001. If you want to basically play Call of Duty in another language.